that everybody is having a great day. I am Coach Walker from the great state of Alabama. So, roll tide to everyone on here. so, I'm excited to talk to y'all today about nutrition and what is nutrition and the importance of nutrition and the knowledge of it for your body. And this is something that I really stand tall on and hold my shoulders up high with because it's what you take and you put in your body, and you got to know what you're intaking. And so, just want to make sure that we do a better job overall to invest into our health on the nutrition side standpoint. And so, just want to say hello to everyone. If everybody can high five each other just to say hello. Awesome. That is what I'm talking about. So, I'm going to share my screen real quick. Um, all right. Can you see the screen? Everybody can? All good? All right. So, like I said, I'll be talking to you today about nutrition. And I do want everybody to understand that nutrition is something that's ongoing with a lot of different studies and philosophies on it. And so, everybody has a different opinion on different parts. But I do believe it all ties back into overall the knowledge and getting better understanding of nutrition. So, I just want to make sure we make that clear with everyone. And then we're going to talk to veterans or people, period. Hey, just make sure we do our part in studying and promoting a better nutrition overall. And this is the layout of our nutrition session, quarter one. We gave the introduction, and then I will go into what is nutrition, why is nutrition important, the knowledge of nutrition, and the importance of studying for your body, basically knowing yourself, portion sizes, what is healthy food versus non-healthy foods. And then if we have the time, we'll talk about the cells, organs, and the digestions, metabolism, energy balances, proteins, carbohydrates, protein, fats, vitamins, minerals, water hydration, and also the importance of a coach. So client assessment, goal setting. So all of that plays a vital role when it comes to nutrition. And this will be our layout of our schedule today. Just know that the timing may be, pending on a different time, but just want you to know, here's our little time hack right here. We'll do a little training for 25 minutes. Then I also want to go into a 15-minute Q&A, and then a little veteran chat about the challenges in nutrition, and then setting goals, taking ownership, and studying for better health. And we'll also close out with questions. A reminder for attendance: all veterans that attend this training must sign into the chat and type your name and state that you attended this meeting. Example, Jane Doe attended the nutrition meeting on March 12th, 2024. And so just want to make sure that we do our part and take accountability and ownership of our attendance and being on time. So I do want to thank y'all for that. And so, hey, let's start this thing off. So what is nutrition? Why is nutrition important? So, as the screen states, it's the process of providing or obtaining necessary for health and growth. Nutrition is a critical part of health and development. Better nutrition is related to improve infancy, childhood, and maternal health, stronger immune systems, safer pregnancies and childbirth, lower risk and non-communicable diseases such as diabetes and cardiovascular disease and longevity. Nutrition also promotes an overall sense of health and well-being by providing the body with energy and nutrients that fuel growth, healing, and all body systems and functions. So, in a quick gist, that is what nutrition is. And so, if we really take the time out to really study what is nutrition, we will start to get a bigger picture. This plays a vital role. And so just want to make sure that we really invest the time into learning more about nutrition and the importance of nutrition. So I like to use this example. We all like to have, some nice cars or trucks or something nice. So we invest our time to make sure that we're going to do what we got to do to get that. So as we relate that to nutrition, okay, let's look out and try to find, the proper and better food that we need, that we want to input into our system to take better care of us. So I like to tell people, when I train, you get in what you put in. So if you put in good stuff, you're going to produce good stuff. But if you put in bad stuff, you're going to produce bad stuff. So you want to make sure that you invest deeply into nutrition, and also knowing the importance of it. So really take the time in knowing that. And I do have a short video that I want to share with everyone on the knowledge and a brief intro about nutrition that I will share with everyone real quick.
What we nourish our bodies with to keep us energized and to allow our bodies to perform its daily functions. Our bodies are like a car. Without fuel, a car can't go anywhere. But you need more than fuel for a car to drive at its best. You need your windshield wipers, headlights, steering wheel. You can drive a car with just fuel, but without these, you're most likely not going to make it too far. Macronutrients like our carbs, protein, fat is the fuel to a car. These car parts are equivalent to the fiber, vitamins, and minerals in our diet. A full functioning car requires many parts, and a full functioning body requires proper nutrition. Proper nutrition is all about balance. A balanced diet is A balanced diet is a combination of carbohydrates, protein, and healthy fats. So I want to break down each macronutrient so that you understand why it's needed in our bodies. Starting with my favorite, carbohydrates. So carbs are our preferred source of quick energy. Certain parts of our body require carbs to function, like our red blood cells, and parts of your body prefer carbs as a source of energy, like our brains and muscles. Not eating enough carbs can cause our bodies to break down our muscles to provide a fuel source. So what if you don't have enough carbs? So these are kind of symptoms, signs and symptoms if you're not eating enough carbs, such as headaches, fatigue, dizziness, muscle weakness, difficulty concentrating, have poor emotional regulation. So examples of carbohydrates include your grains, fruit, milk products, including yogurt and milk. But why do we need carbohydrates? First of all, like I said, it provides energy. Carbs are a preferred source of energy, especially for our brain, nervous system, and muscles. It also provides fiber, vitamins, and minerals, and it provides B vitamins, which are cofactors in metabolism and are necessary for metabolism to happen. It binds cholesterol in your GI tract. So the fiber associated with carbohydrates bind cholesterol in your GI tract, which helps lower your cholesterol. It also improves your mood. So carbohydrates cause a release of serotonin in your body, which increases mood and emotional energy. Moving on to dietary fats. So healthy fats are great for feeling full all day. We like to call them heart, brain, and mood foods because they're critical for our hormonal health, nerve function, and protecting our vital organs. There are several different kinds of dietary fats, and diet culture likes to make it as simple as good and bad fats. So we got our monounsaturated fats and our polyunsaturated fats. So those are our good fats. And our bad fats are called our saturated fats and trans fats. So saturated fats, or your bad fats, increase your blood cholesterol, more specifically your LDL, which stands for low density lipoproteins. Having high LDL levels in your body may put you at risk for heart issues. They are found in saturated fats such as your butter, cheese, animal protein, and snack foods. Unsaturated fats, or your good fats, actually decrease your LDL and increase your HDL, which HDL stands for high density lipoprotein. So those are good cholesterol. HDL is actually very beneficial to heart health. And these fats can be found in fatty fish like salmon, your nuts, seeds, olive oil, and avocado. Where do dietary fats go? In a nutshell, dietary fats are digested in the stomach and small intestine. They take longer to digest and absorb, which makes the stomach contents to empty a lot slower. So as a result, when you include dietary fat, you feel full longer. It provides energy. The dietary fats are the preferred source of energy for your heart and liver. Muscles also use the fat for energy at moderate and low intensity exercise. It provides a storage form of energy, so your body is able to store energy in the form of fat. Diet culture says this is bad, but it's actually a really good thing. If you were unable to store fat, you would need to eat every 7 minutes to maintain life. I mean, who has time for that? It makes 60% of the brain. Yup, your brain is made up of 60% fat. Dietary fats are important for your brain's development, integrity, and ability to perform. It also induces and promotes satiety. So dietary fats inhibit gastric emptying, slowing down your intestinal transit and cause a release of appetite hormones, all which aid in fullness. And last but not least, protein. So protein makes up all of our muscles, tissues, and cells in our bodies. Like the other macronutrients, it provides energy. Most people think of protein and automatically think of muscles. However, protein is also a source of energy. If you're not eating enough food or enough carbohydrates and fat, then protein will be used for energy instead of muscle repair. All muscle is made out of protein. Eating protein will not increase your muscle size, but it will provide nutrients for your muscles to maintain your strength and function. This isn't just your biceps or your quads, it's also your heart, lungs, liver, and kidneys. Basically all your skeletal muscles and your organs. Proteins make up enzymes, which enzymes are used in digestion and metabolism. Protein plays a huge part in our immune function. Antibodies are made out of protein and are used in our immune system to identify and fight off bacteria, viruses, and other foreign invaders in our bodies. And of course, last but not least, protein helps provide satiety and delays gastric emptying. Protein also stimulates a receptor in the intestine that increases satiety by sending a message to the brain from your intestine to release glucose. So this is why I preach balance and variety. So balanced meals combine protein, carbohydrates, and dietary fats together. This could be a single food item like a hamburger, or it could be a meal where you have an entree and several sides that combine together a protein, carbohydrate, and dietary fat. So why is it important to eat balanced meals? Great question. It provides energy density. So combining foods helps increase energy density, aka more calories. While your automatic thought might be, well, the less is better, this isn't true. Remember, your body needs nutrition. The combination foods can be a great way to help your body meet your energy needs while not having to eat a high volume of food. If you're feeling anxious about this one, remember that while restricting, the goal was low energy, high volume foods. However, combination foods are the opposite, high energy, low volume foods, which can actually help aid in weight loss. And remember, all foods can fit. It also increases nutrient absorption. So combining foods can help your body absorb more nutrition as different nutrients help enhance the absorption of some vitamins and minerals. In addition, by eating a wider variety of food, your body will naturally get enough vitamins and minerals, and even phytonutrients and other health-promoting compounds found in food. So I hope this video helped you get a deeper understanding of nutrition and will help you make small adjustments to your overall nutrition. Stay tuned for next time.
So I hope that you all gain a real quick understanding of the knowledge of nutrition. And one thing about it is that I really want to stress to everyone that we got to invest the time into nutrition. And so also when you're talking to your veterans, talking to friends, family, make sure that you really stress to them and urge them to understand this stuff is serious. And so the importance of studying your body, know yourself. Studying your body can help you make healthier choices and help you take appropriate action when signs of illnesses arise. Your knowledge in this field will help you understand the news about nutrition, medications, medical devices, and procedures, and help you understand genetic or infectious diseases. What better person to know your body than yourself? Knowing your body can help save a life, and also you can save yourself. And so, what better way to really grasp the understanding of nutrition to help each other? Nutrition is important. So, think about the fuel that you put in your car. You don't want to put the wrong fuel in there because your car will not run. So you want to make sure that you're doing the same thing when it comes to your health, and also promoting that well to the veterans and families and friends. Now, real quick, portion sizes. So if everybody can really hold up your hand, and let's look at our hands. Now, circle around your palm. Just think about that every time you go out to eat or you're making a meal at home. Your palm plays a vital role to what you're eating. We may not have the proper measurements. that we can buy at the store, but we have a natural device right here. I like to say your palm to help you with your portion sizes with food intakes. Now, this is from the Landing Zone website, and the reason I chose this one is because it also helps promote the landing zone for us to use for our veterans. A lot of times the veterans don't want to use it, but I put it on here because it is very helpful, palm size. But I want to highlight something. Everybody has a different body. There are many different body sizes. So you can't take a 6'7" body in hand and compare it to a 5'3" body in hand. So I just want everybody to know that your palms are different. But we're going to do a brief exercise on this, and I'm going to go off the share real quick. And I want everybody to, if you can get off your mic and just really think about your favorite meal that you really like to eat, and see if that meal, if you can imagine if that meal can fit in the palm of your hand. So I'm gonna, let's say, is this Constance? All right. What is your favorite meal?
Can you
I got you now.
okay? Scallop Alfredo.
Okay. Can you fit that in the palm of your hand?
Probably. Both with something with it like salad.
Okay. All right. Cedric, what about you?
Lasagna is one of my favorite meals, and I actually do have some pretty big hands, but that would have to be done at least twice for me.
Okay. Okay. Jeffrey? You're on mute. All right. Patience?
Baked macaroni and cornbread.
Awesome. 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 So, do y'all think the palm plays a vital role in your health?
Most definitely.
And how many times have we allowed ourselves to, say, well, I'm going to get, okay, one palm, but then one palm leads to 10 palms.
Oh yeah.
And so that's something that we have to really, stop. And I'm going to share this even when it comes to, I have a relative that, they kind of go always back to the table. I'm like, oh, slow it down. And next thing you know, that saved him from in a medical emergency, and it's changed his life. And so anytime we're at a family function, he's like this, and he has his scoop, and he's like, okay, and he's doing it like that, trying to measure it. And it plays a vital role. So the overall thing is just like some things that we have learned throughout life and throughout, from elementary school to now, it still lingers to today. Some teachers will tell you, hey, raise your hand. So what I learned to start doing, even at a buffet line, we go out to eat as a family. Hey, find the healthy meals, kids, find the palm, work your palms. And so that builds a muscle memory to them. I got to have a good, proper intake on that. So just little fun exercises I wanted to share with everybody. Okay.
Yeah.
And also encourage this on the veterans, promote this, let them know Landing Zone has a great resource for you to utilize when it comes to a great illustration, when it comes to the recommended serving sizes. And like I said, everybody has a different body, but this is a great foundation for us to use and understand. Now, also when it comes to the portion sizes, on here, you have the from My Plate and also illustration from Very Well. And so on a serving of protein, 1 palm, serving of vegetables, 1 fist, serving of carbs, 1 cup hand, serving of fats, 1 thumb. And so, like I said, everybody has a different body. And so who knows your body better than yourself? And so you want to make sure that you really measure this, because if you don't, like I said, 1 palm is going to lead to 10 palms. 1 fist is going to lead to 10 fists. 1 cup hand is going to lead to 10, and 1 thumb is going to lead to 10 thumbs. So you want to, it's like you got to reprogram yourself, and you want to make sure that you are really emphasizing and stressing this to yourself and also to others, because this plays a vital role to your life. You don't want it to be when you're 60, 70 years old, and next thing you know, you get bad news from the doctor, and they say, well, this could have been prevented if you would have cut back off this food or this. And so you want to just, okay, let me get a baseline and get an understanding. And so, and also reading on nutrition labels on the back of foods and fluids and stuff in from the store. And so also promoting the myplate.gov on a good illustration as well to help out. And so see some schools use this for the kids, and, typically we like to eat real good, and the more the better, but sometimes you got to really slow it down and make sure that you get the proper ingredients and proper nutrition side of things when it comes to the foods, and that will help you later on in life. And so now, what is healthy food versus what is non-healthy foods? So when deciding on what is healthy versus unhealthy, think about this: greens to beans, lean to protein. I live longer and feel better. And this is my belief. I do think that nature offers the best foods and resources for the human body. I'm going to repeat that. Nature offers the best foods and resources for the human body. Fast food is not the way. I know sometimes we get caught in the jam on the go, and that's typically the way society is. So that's where meal plans come in at, to where you can have something on the go and get you a healthy snack. And if you see a fast food place, hey, try to wing away from that and go and rely on your healthier option of your meal prepping. And so also fast foods impacts blood sugar, blood pressure. It increases inflammation. It may mean an individual does not eat enough necessary. I lost a relative because of this. The blood pressure just kept going higher and higher, and they end up dying that way. And so I take it serious, and I just want us to take it serious and understand that we got to do a better job of really promoting this healthier foods, healthy. Now, fast food is often high in calories, fat, sugar, low in nutrients and fiber. And while eating fast food occasionally isn't a problem, consuming it frequently may arise at your risk of obesity, heart attack, and other health issues. Now, sometimes when you're in a fast food area, and you may have to revert there. I'm not saying, don't go, but if you got to go, try to lean towards, hey, let me get a grilled chicken breast or a grilled fish, or, a healthy salad and a cup of water. Stay away from the sweet tea, extra sugars and all that stuff. So just try to wing on it, and it's not going to happen just like that. It's something that you gradually have to work towards. And so just really want to highlight that. Now, when it comes to the cells, the organ systems, and digestion, this is a great illustration right here, where I really think we should really try to tackle and understand and really take the time out and study it more and more. And so basically, when it comes to the cells, the organ systems, and the digestion, this is basically saying the human cell is the basic building block, and trillions of these cells are found in each living person. These cells provide structure, absorb nutrients, generate energy, move waste, and perform specialized functions essential to life. This all is geared towards life. So since we know that this is geared toward life, we want to make sure that we are really investing, observing, taking everything we are inputting into our system and doing it the right way, and getting an understanding to where we really can help ourselves and also help others. Because I think humanity, we have to do a better job. And so why not start with learning what we are putting in our body and learning more about our bodies. And so, and this is dependent on the location of the cell, the function and makeup. The makeup will vary. And so, in the hierarchy of the human body, cells accommodate energy metabolism, cell signaling, genetic growth, and replication and transport. And in addition of other functions, proteins, genetic material, and the macronutrients of protein, fats, and carbohydrates exist within the cells. These are massive cells that make up tissues, organs, organ systems, and the organism is that is in the human. So just want to make sure that we really get a better understanding on this. And so sometimes, we tend to drift away from what we learned in biology or science class, that didn't mean anything then. But now, as we're getting older, we got to go back to that to understand it, because what that doctor or scientist said then, it didn't mean anything then. But as we're getting older, it has started ringing a bell. Or when you get a bad news from the doctor report, hey, now it sinks back in. I got to take it serious. And so that's what we really want to really promote and do a better job at. And so when it comes to this, the cell composition, the macronutrients and the organelles. So the macronutrients, a type of food required in large amounts in the diet, and the organelles, structures in a living, performing specialized metabolic task. And so the cell composition. Cells are made up of water in both organic and inorganic molecules, with water making up about 70% of the cell's mass. And all three macronutrients, fat, carbohydrate, and protein, are present in cells. And so the basic animal cell is made up of a cell wall, cytoplasm, and nucleus. And with the cytoplasm and organelles, structures in lemon cell perform and specialize in metabolic tasks, and the organelles manage processing ranging from the replication of genetic material and excretion and waste and energy production. And this is just continue, and this relates and talks about the anatomy of the cell. And so all of this plays a vital part in the life. And what better way, as I always say, knowing the stuff and studying the material, you will start to feel better, because number one, you're educating yourself and also helping others. And once you start promoting and educating yourself, you're intaking this stuff, and then it's going to build that muscle memory. And then when you're at the grocery store, you're just making sure you're getting the right things, and you see, your child or relative, anyone, they're eating bad, and you just want to, hey, look at this. This is going to help you live longer. So let me show you something. Let me talk to you about this, and make it fun. And so this is how I help promote it in my own house. When it comes to better eating and knowing your body more. And we do different activities at home, and the kids are sometimes, and we play games when it comes to it. But overall, what I'm getting at is that learning about the body, learning about nutrition is a fun thing, and you can it can be creative. And so you want to make sure that you are doing that, because the human body is creative when it comes to the different types of cells and everything. So just make sure that you're creative with this and promoting this. And this is also continue when it talks about the cell membrane, the lipid bilayer. There's a great illustration right here of the outside cell membranes, and just looking at this, everything. It's kind of like a nice, comfortable bed, or you want to look at it and maybe like a crazy spine, as my daughter called it. And so once you start learning this, they will go home, your kids or your family relatives, like I say, they will go home and draw this, and they build that muscle memory. And highlighting this when it comes to the nutrition part is that knowing this really engages the mind to really connect. And so when it connects mentally, it kicks into other parts of the body, and it just becomes more encouraging and inspiring to help each other and help yourself, number one. And then once you start doing that, you're seeing the benefits because you're taking in, learning more about the cell membranes, learning about the bilayers, learning about the composition, and you're getting more educated. And so you'll find yourself just studying more and researching, looking up stuff, YouTubing, and this will promote a better health. All this still continue the different cell types, and just want to make sure that we're really highlighting and promoting this. And so here's a very difficult part right here. When it comes to tissues for people, human tissues are groups of cells with similar form and function working together to perform a function within the body. And there are 4 main tissue types in the human body. And so when it comes to the tissues, it's kind of like when you're, let's say you're bench pressing. I'm pretty sure everybody likes to bench press or some physical movement. You need all body functions to really work. And so I like to say everything starts up here mentally. If I know I'm about to get down and do a bench press, and let's say we want to throw 185 or 225 on there, I know I gotta, psych myself out. And so when I get it up here, it's going to resonate to where, have I been training? Yes. Have I been getting proper coaching? Yes. Have I been researching? Yes. And I either tried it before or I didn't try it, but I know I had a process going. And so now I'm going to try to get this bench press. So I'm getting ready, getting set, and I have a spotter with me, and I get ready, 1, 2, 3, and I push it, bring it down, and I go right back up with it. Those functions work together. And so it's just like all these tissues working together for the human body. So all of this, all to say, plays a vital role when it comes to your life. Everything plays a vital role when it comes to your different body movements, when it comes to how you talk and your different senses. That's the same way nutrition works, and that's how the human body works. Everything works together for a reason. Here's an illustration when it comes to the organs and the organ systems. There are 11 major organ systems in the human body working together to produce movement and function. Each is separated from the next, but their functions and actions are often intertwined. Dysfunction in one system also affect other organ systems. So different types of organs and organ systems. And also, did you know that there are 11 organ systems in the human body, consisting of 78 individual organs? That's a fun fact. Also, when it comes to the digestive system, this is something that I think that it is not really promoted, but it needs to be promoted some more. Did you know that there are 5 organs considered vital for the human survival? And these include the heart, the brain, kidneys, liver, and lungs. If any of these 5 organs stop working and there is no medical intervention, death is imminent. So we don't want death to happen. So knowing this, knowing that the digestive system, the digestive tract, you want to make sure that if we look at it, say with someone with a weak esophagus, and if they don't have they're not, in other words, GERD, if they're not getting the proper medications, if they're not watching what they eat, that esophagus, it can close up, and it's like someone is choking constantly. They can't get the proper digestion. And so you want to make sure when you study your body, you learn your body, you know what you're going to input or intake into your body. And that will help you, like I always say, live a longer, knowledgeable life. The digestive system is so important. And so this is an illustration of the GI tract. And so just want to make sure that we get a good illustration of that. And even when you touch your throat and just run it on down through your chest, you want to remind yourself, eat healthy, eat proper, eat healthy, eat proper. and sometimes massage your throat just to make sure everything is okay. And if you have any symptoms or you're not feeling well when it comes to this, and you need some understanding, make sure you go see your doctor as soon as possible to make sure that everything is okay. So when it comes to the digestive system, this is the path through which all food passes to provide nutritional value to the cells. And the process of food breakdown varies by macronutrients, but all food travels through the same route through the digestive system. So take better care of this area and make sure that you know what you're putting in. I know spicy foods we love them sometimes, but hey, wing away from that because it's gonna kick in some way or the other, and you want to make sure you wing off that stuff and take better care of your health. You don't want to wait later on in life and they got to remove something. So make sure that you really examine those areas right there. Now, when it comes to these different parts right here, I want to make sure that everybody has an understanding of this. The digestive system is divided into the alimentary tract and accessory organs. The alimentary tract includes all organs the food travels through. This is like a tunnel. You got to go through a tunnel if you're trying to cross over a bridge. So kind of think of it as that path right there. All right. When it comes to the mouth, ingestion in the beginning stage of mechanical digestion occur in the mouth. It all starts right here. These glands are accessory organs, and so we want to make sure that with the head being on top, you want to make sure that what is going in is properly functioning. So you want to make sure you got the proper moisture. Saliva contains the water, the mucus, and the enzyme. All of this stuff, it breaks down in the process of breaking down starches. And so it also cleanses the teeth, wet foods for swallowing, and dissolves certain molecules for taste. Everything plays a vital role, like I said. The pharynx, also known as throat, the pharynx is a pathway transporting the food, water, and air. All of these areas right here are important. It's kind of like headlights, the engine, your brakes. That's how I kind of look at it in a vehicle sense. And the reason I use a vehicle or a mobile vehicle is because it drives me everywhere. So if I'm not taking care of my life, if I'm not taking care of my body when it starts from up here, I can't get to point A to point B because I'm stuck because I didn't take better care. I did not take care of myself. I did not research. I did not get the resources that's needed. And I just abused what I had. And so now I'm at the maintenance shop in this sense, the doctor trying to get better, get a routine checkup or physical or possible surgery. So we got to take better care of our health and knowing the different parts of the body. And so this is geared at the esophagus, the stomach. And so with the esophagus, this is where the food travels from the pharynx into the esophagus with the action of swallowing. And so it's like mechanism, you want it, the mechanics to function, to work. But if it's not, it gets clogged and it's like somebody is choking you real hard and you can't do nothing. And from the esophagus, the food enters the stomach. So you don't want anything blocking that to where you get clogged up or you can't breathe. And so when it comes to the stomach, and this is found in the upper left portion of your abdominal cavity, acids in both the mechanical and chemical digestion. It is divided into 4 regions: the fundic, the cardiac, and the body and the pyloric regions. And so know what this area is on your body. That way, if you're having symptoms, you don't know what's going on, you can go back to what you were trained and what you studied, what you researched, and what you know. You go to the doctor, hey, this is where I'm going. That way it gives them a better gauge on what they need to do, and you put them in the ballpark. And so you get them in the ballpark, hey, don't worry. Okay, so just make sure we do a better job in knowing this and studying the different parts of our body and systems. And so real quick and all in all, what did we learn today? About the importance of nutrition, the knowledge of it for your body, and knowing your body feeding your body and fueling your body with the proper intakes of solids and liquids. And this is overall to help us with a better understanding of the knowledge of nutrition. And so I do want to take this time for everybody to really, we can do a brief summary one by one to share your knowledge about nutrition or your feedback from this. So let's say Constance, you want to kick us off?
Yes, you have to take care of your body and what you're putting in the right portions. You know, what's proportional for you and what's right for you and what's going to keep you healthy. Um, Regardless of what your activities are, your inactivities are. Me, it's real important because I'm a full-time student and I'm pulling 12, 13, 14, 15 hours sometime. Of course, I'm on spring break, but in addition to that, you know, I'm kicking in, you know, 2 a-days workouts. So, you know, in the morning before class, you know, I'm running 5K, 10K, sometimes if I'm feeling froggy, 13.1. And then I'm going between classes and I'm kicking an hour plus in the gym, you know, depending on if it's a full body circuit, if it's, you know, a power workout, a TRX, or if it's a, you know, shoulder, chest day, you know, tri day. And then I'm just kind of like, or, you know, regardless of what body part I'm training. And then I'm kind of like, I got to sustain the energy levels. So I'm eating. And me, I don't like to go out to eat. I don't trust what's out there. I will eat in the school cafeteria because I know that's nice, wholesome meals because it's a, you know, Christian university. Um, and, but generally I pack my lunch and I rely on home cooked meals and I eat probably anywhere between 10, 12, 16 times a day, small meals. So yeah. And I've been roughly the size I am now, which is probably, you know, well, as of today, you know, 5'8", 155 pounds since I was 16. So yeah.
Thank you for that. Thank you. Constance?
Well, I'm a firm believer if you don't take care of your body, where are you going to live? And um, 5 years ago, I broke my back and it's still broken. And I I was running, but I've had to stop doing that. I just did a 100-mile hike in Spain in September. It
Wow.
took me 2 years to train for it. And the last 4 months before I left, I um, put myself on a regimen that if I didn't earn it, I couldn't eat or drink. And so, doing that, I was able to drop 14 pounds um, so that I could carry my backpack. And um, also, eating the right foods, you know, getting the fuel that I needed. But I didn't deprive myself either. Um, so, say, like in August, before I did my elevation, I was doing a 10-mile walk one day, and then 60 minutes on the elliptical the next, 5 days a week. So, I would not go out to eat with my friends, need that food with me so that I could stick with that.
Wow. Wow. Anyone else want to share?
I have one more thing.
Go
I don't
ahead.
know how old all of you are, but I'm almost 61. So you talk a lot about your children. My children are 40, 38, and 36.
Yes, definitely a warrior. Thank you for that, Constance. Thank you so much. Anyone else? And so real quick, I do want to emphasize, stress this to everyone on here that You can't get life back. Take it serious. And I know the saying, we're the American dream, but we have to be careful and take care of the American dream. And I say what I mean by the American dream on this aspect of nutrition is this: let's do a better job to fight obesity. Let's do a better job to, promote healthier eating, promote more activity. The states, hey, be fit. And so I'm not saying to go out here and be the strong man or strong woman or the fastest person in this. Get up, get fit, move, have a mission, have a purpose each and every day. What you're eating, set goals for that. I want to eat the proper amount of protein for this week, or however you want to set it. You set that and you own that, and you invest your time into researching and studying and reaching out to your coach, reaching out to your dietitian on when it comes to what you're inputting in your body. Because if you do not, I can't stress this enough, because when you get that bad news or scare from the doctor, it is really going to shake you up. And when you sit there and reflect, in this sense, I had some battle buddies of mine, y'all military, rippets, over and over and over again, rippets, and different things like that. That stuff can bust your heart. It can mess you up. And so now he's suffering from a heart condition now from that. And at the same time, he don't work out. He gave up. And I'm constantly just reaching out to him, sending stuff over, trying to encourage. But like the other day, he wrote me and said, I should have listened. And I'm hoping that he made the change. And so what I'm hitting at is that we got to take control of the American dream and promote it. And let's push out there to help each other, because we are a rare breed that answered the call. Let's own that. Let's invest into that. And let's really push and promote healthier eating, being fit, and doing the best that we can to live longer and to help each other. And so nutrition, fitness, hey, place it up there. Make yourself priority. I know work, family, friends, kids, we put them all up there. But hey, put yourself back up there and making yourself a priority to get yourself together. Because if you don't, you're going to lose yourself. Okay. So I just want to highlight that. Take ownership, get better when it comes to nutrition, get better when it comes to physical fitness. And hey, let's live longer and let's live better. And so that is all I have. And so I do want to thank y'all for really joining on this. And so I think Coach Jess, are you on?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So you got anything?
No, it was a great presentation.
Awesome. Let's see, anyone else? Do we have any questions from anyone that any of the coaches can ask or answer? Okay, I think somebody did have a question. Let's see. Okay, can't see it. So from the coaches real quick before we move on, do y'all have any advice or pointers when it comes to health and fitness and nutrition? Anyone? Coach Adam. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. I would say just don't buy junk food. When you go grocery shopping, buy the things that are healthy for you and don't buy the other things. Keep to the outside of the grocery store unless you have something specific that you want to go down into the aisles for. But if you don't buy it, you're not going to eat it, right?
Truth.
So don't buy the junk food.
Truth.
Be careful of those sugars. There's many different types of different sugars out there too. Especially when they say it's zero sugar, but they got many different other sugars out there.
Good point.
Yes. Yes. So true.
Yes, for sure. Read
So
those
true.
labels.
So true. So I do want to say this, that how can we set the bar or raise the bar and set goals and challenge each other and challenge our veterans, families and friends to eat better and do better? How what is something that we can do?
Definitely through constructive interface and networking, as a group. We share this on Dashboard, but I mean, everybody gets together, comes together, especially in this setting, and we talk about this stuff. And, we check, just like we have our coaches, we check our progress. We're our progress. Everybody's different, but I mean, nutrition is, like anything else, like exercise and sleep is, it's that triad, it's a combat multiplier. So, those are things that we all have to work on, and we can get together and, set those goals and encourage one another.
Love it. Love it.
Be an example. In order to teach someone, you have to be an example. For instance, I mean, we can say that, oh, we're going to eat good, but like you said, we're going out there and getting us a double cheeseburger, and we telling this person, girl, you better go and get that salad and stop playing. You can't do it.
Ooh,
That'll be a perfect example.
harsh.
And I'm gonna say this, that y'all know how some stores have the rotisserie chickens.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful of them because they are steroiding the mess out of those. So
Yes, they are.
just be careful.
And nitrating the heck out of them
Yes.
too, for starters. Let's
Yes,
just throw that up there.
definitely.
Mhm.
So, but let's just
Get on
let's,
steroids.
yeah,
That's why they're so big.
yeah. They're stronger than us. So hey,
Yeah, I know. That chicken beat me up.
and so
Trying to cut it, and it started grabbing my knife out my hand.
and so I do want to thank you all for really participating in this, and let's get more veterans on here on the next cycle, and let's promote Cal. Cal is changing lives. It saved my life, and just being amongst you all really gives a fuel to keep pushing, to keep going, and keep raising the bar and challenging each other. And so I do want to thank you all for this. And look, the next meeting that we have, let's double the viewers on here,
Yeah,
and
for
so
sure.
participants.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
so, and but that is all I have. And I don't know if the head coach is on. Is the head coach on?
Yes, sir. I am.
Okay.
There he is.
I will turn it
There
over
he
to
is.
you, sir.
Oh, you turn it over to me. So I do want to highlight one thing. Coach Nikki commented on here: eat the food that is ingredients, not the food that have ingredients. And I love that. I think telling people to eat like whole foods only, like it's really simple. Right? Stick with whole foods. I can eat a whole bag of potato chips, but I can't eat 4 potatoes. So that's always a good metaphor to kind of make sure like, processed foods easy to eat for sure. But yeah, the next one on April 9th, I'll be doing one over fitness. So I hope you all can make it to that one also.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
Yep.
We'll be on.
Oh yeah. Well, great work,
Oh,
Coach.
yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. As all on you, Coach Owen. So it's on. You can close us out.
Oh,
Say again?
It's on you if you want to close us out.
I mean, mine's not until next month. Not sure what you meant.
Well, I definitely we want to thank you all for participating and look forward to the next one. Coach Owens, hey, let's double the participants on that one to learn about fitness and much more. And so I just want to thank you all. We thank you all. And till then, make sure you use Landing Zone. Make sure you stay on Vet Connect. Hey, communicate, be accountable. Okay. Let's have a great
Got
one.
it. Cool.
See y'all.
All right.
Sweet week.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.